Hello and welcome to episode 4 of our Timberborn Update 5 playthrough with the Iron Teeth faction here in Cycle 8, Day 4. Last time, we mounted our Defense Against the Badtides, I think is what I named that video, and we built a whole levee system right here to raise the level of this whole water stream by 1 block, and up here, built a set of triple floodgates, which when activated will divert all of our water off the side here. I'm not going to do it right now because that will flood these soybeans, and we definitely don't want to kill those. But once these gates are up, all of the water will be diverted harmlessly off the side, and we'll just have to make sure we activate these as soon as the bad tide starts. But very first thing, let's go ahead and do, as we start today's video off, take our levees and just build ourselves a little bit of protection right here. Never hurts. And we'll just have these guys, these first few blocks, double height, just in case we get a wave coming through so it doesn't immediately just completely destroy everything. It still could get through these buildings here. They're not watertight, but any amount of early protection we can do for these soybeans is probably going to be a smart idea. And kind of in that same vein, this whole area up here, where the pine trees are, anytime there's a bad tide, and a couple of you have pointed this out, this water is all going to be that nasty orange, and it will probably kill some of these pine trees. That's okay, because we have this whole area down here is going to be tree farming. We're going to move everything down there. This is just temporary. This is because these trees are already here, and this is where we were, but we're not going to be super worried about that. And we'll see what happens when the bad tide comes, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. We'll take care of pretty much as we can. Other things we want to go ahead and address right off the bat. Many of you left comments talking about how I don't have enough cassava, and that is correct. I do not, but we're going to fix that right now. We're going to plant a whole bunch of these guys right here. I don't know if those two are going to grow. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to start replacing these berries, especially because, well, we don't need this many. I don't think anybody needs this many, especially once we have other alternative foods that the beavers are not going to want to eat. So I'm just going to go ahead and completely get rid of, I guess, we're probably fine to just get rid of all of these, honestly. We have 246 in storage. I'm just really not worried about it. We'll kill all these. We will fence in our berries with a path here, so I'll actually get rid of those two. This will be more than enough for probably ever. But if we need to, we could always plant some more down here. Not a big deal. We will be perfectly fine. So this will end up being planted with a whole bunch more crops. We'll have a few more farmhouses, and I think everything will be a-okay. So that's going to take a little bit of time to get done. They'll finish this. We'll go ahead and kick this into high gear, get that triple speed going as we work our way toward either a drought or a bad tide in Cycle 8. No idea what's going to happen, but we'll figure it out. Okay, these are still lowest priority. I really need a way to turn individual building sounds off. Please, Mechanistry, if you even know I exist, please let me turn individual building sounds off. It's so annoying sometimes. But here we go, taking those out. That's going to be nice. In terms of food supply, kohlrabi, we're absolutely fine. I might even get rid of more of these because, honestly, we don't really need them. The fermented soybeans, we definitely need to be growing more soybeans. So I think what I might do, these planks here probably need to go somewhere else. In fact, what I'm going to do, I guess I probably shouldn't. I'm just going to delete this large industrial pile, and I'm going to plant some more soybeans here. Because we can always find somewhere to put stuff. We have all this space, too. We can build over the water. We can build, well, we don't have our side platforms because this is a vanilla playthrough, but we could find a place to put stuff for sure. So my thinking here, our total power, our demand is 445, and we're not making that much. So at some point we are going to want to have additional power here. And I think the best way to do that is going to be to have our water wheel at a choke point. So right here might not be the best. Here is probably our best bet. And in doing this, that will leave some space open on the other side for us to have more industrialized stuff. We could maybe put this here. I don't know that that's going to be the best either because, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. In a perfect world, I would probably just completely straighten this up, but that is not how this works. So I think right here is probably okay. I just have to decide if I want to have the little stud facing this side or this side. I'd have to build a platform for it. But that will be something that we do a little bit later. I'm really not that concerned about this. Fermented cassava. We actually don't even have enough to be operating. What do I have? 3 of these? Yeah, so I'm going to pause this. And that should get us, yeah, a lot closer. A lot closer, depending on water flow, which does tend to vary. But that is fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of these paths here. And we got to figure out where we're going to put our next farmhouse. We can get rid of this as well. And I know for sure we want to plant all of this as cassava. I'm going to actually get rid of these paths. That's not the right plant. There we go. And this guy, somehow we missed that. But that's taken care of. I think what we're going to want to do is have at least one farmhouse all the way down here. Just for the sake of not having anything completely blocked off. So if I were to put this here, probably makes sense. We've got a straggler. Yeah, get rid of that. Get that thing out of here. So I believe having this here is going to mean that arc is looking pretty good. We just don't have enough beavers for all this, honestly. Lots of farming. We probably don't need 2 farmhouses here, were I to hazard a guess. So I'm kind of tempted, honestly, to remove one of these and then build another farmhouse over here in this non-irrigated space. But we will see what happens. I'm not super worried at this exact moment. And we're not to the point yet where we can plant corn and eggplants and worry about all that. So it is going to be the cassava show. I guess I should probably connect that. Yeah, let's just plant all of this as cassava. So these guys should be able to take care of all that. I don't really need to worry about prioritizing a resource because that's the only one here. In terms of canola, we have plenty of seeds, so I'm not worried about that. It's just the soybean crop definitely needs to be a little bit larger. It might actually make sense for us. I know this might seem dumb, but if we just, don't replant all of these, maybe I'll just move the canola. Actually, yeah, let's just unplant all of this. And we'll kind of resize this a little bit, give ourselves some more soybeans. And that should take care of a lot of our problems because we just need to have the soybean numbers go way up. Just have to decide. We'll give them a little bit of time to take care of that. Pathwise, probably don't really need to worry about it, but I'll just go ahead and do this. These breeding pods were built in a very poor location, and I regret doing that because now this path's not very good. But it's already here, and I'm going to put another one right here because might as well. Try to space these out. That's there. That's there. Okay, so this is actually fine. By the time they finish building this, it will be no problems. There we go. Yep, get that thing nutriented. Looking good. We got plenty of logs. So yeah, if these die, I'm just aggressively not worried about it. Should be a-okay. Now, thinking about our canola, I think I'm going to have all these squares closest to our... Let's hear the sound again. I know you guys love that sound. What a nice, wet, squelching noise. But yeah, I think we'll just cut this kind of right down the middle. Canola here, soybeans here. Definitely want to make sure we have enough soybeans because they go through those really fast. And they don't have nearly as much in the way of, I guess, staying power for nutrition. as far as supply goes. They're better nutrition than a lot of the other stuff. So I'm going to let these guys get a head start here. Now, I don't need to wait for all of these to grow because it's going to take a little bit of time. But we might as well do what we can when we can. So yeah, this will be canola. Probably be perfectly fine amount. Might even be too much still. And guess what? It's another drought. Not even a bad tide. I don't know if I should be grateful or upset that I haven't had one of those yet. Because I know you guys want to see it. I want to see it. I want to figure out exactly what the best strategy is for combating those. But if the game doesn't want us to find out, I guess we're not going to find out. Maybe the one in Cycle 9 will be. I know it's a 40% chance. The handicap is completely gone at this point. So we'll see what happens. But what that does do is that does give us a chance to get a little bit more stuff done. Oh, you know what we didn't do is we didn't replace our storage for the industrial goods that we got rid of. So let's fix that. I definitely should not have done that. But I'm not going to be worried about it. I'll put this guy right here, and that is going to be for planks. That's fine. So we build that there. We're going to have some space here. Let's not forget we can communicate power through this side of this building. And it might look a little weird, might look a little ugly, but again, not worried about it. I think it'll be fine. We're going to need to put that other water wheel in sooner or later. And I think based on how this is going to end up looking, we're going to want to put this here. About like so, because that's going to give us space to have a walkway. Look at them swarming this. Love to see that. That's funny. Yeah, they're gonna take their sweet time getting that done. No, why are they not building this first? That's my question. Because it's only 12 logs, and they're just flooding this flooding this guy with logs. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's fine. Let's make sure we're keeping up with our canola here. To be a terrible reality show, keeping up with the canola. Well, not that the other one's any better. Let's go ahead and keep planting some trees. I know this is not optimal placement. I've realized that I have made an error. But when we get dynamite, we're going to knock this down, and that'll be perfectly fine. We do have extra space over here to be planting some more trees. And in the interest of having the resin for our treated planks, I am going to plant some pines. But these guys... where is my gather flag? Right here? Good, they can reach here. So this makes perfect sense to be a place where pines are planted. And we just won't cut these. We'll keep them for resin purposes. And if we have to cut them, we can cut them. But don't think that needs to be a thing. And there's not really any reason I would have to do this either. I just like to have things that make sense, and we don't need to be cutting down a path, because that's, well, not how it works. Oh, I forgot this doesn't reach all the way. Well, that's fine, I guess. I'll just add the path across here. And... oh, I actually want to take these two segments out, because I can plant those as trees. But the rest of this... oh, here's our drought. Got enough water. I'm actually going to pause our water pumps. We don't pump out as much. Or, well, really any. 8 days. Oh, boy. Okay, well. Well, I'm glad we already had 114 planks. The food situation is going to be interesting because we don't have any power hooked up to this. Which theoretically is bad, but we do have 429 kohlrabis. We have 48 beavers eating 2 units of food a day, so roughly 100 a day. 7.3 days left. We are not going to starve. Might not be ideal, but we're not going to starve. Absolutely no power coming through here at all. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just pause all these. So we can have beavers go back into the hauling post. Or, actually, I'm going to have them go into the inventor during our, again, begging for individual sound muting for buildings. The scribbling sound is nice, but I don't want to hear it 800 times. All right, and now we got builders, we've got haulers, and we have inventors. So that's looking good. We still need to plant more crops here. Although the cassava is not going to be as useful without having the ability to ferment, and this is approaching, well, and I guess now it's past half full. But we'll just do what we got to do. Not a big deal. We'll get it figured out in no time. So since this is all paused, let's take a second and think about what else we might want to do over here. We have the storage. I think it's probably going to behoove us to build a little bit more storage over here, which we can easily do. Have this walkway through here, and probably want to go ahead and have this walkway just follow straight this way. Then we can build off of this side, because this is going to allow, depending on how we put buildings in, we have, at some point, we need to build the wood workshop. Might as well just go ahead and research this. We could very easily put this right about here, and that would be a good spot for it. We could hook up with our path like that, and then on the outside have something else connected, or we can just use our what do you call these things? Power shafts. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. So this will be planks. I guess this is probably just going to end up being log storage for now. And we can change this over to trade planks once we have this other thing in place. In terms of power production, this building uses 250, so it's going to be most of our production from this water wheel. And that is going to be a pretty big chunk. But we do have the ability to come in here and put in, if I can build it right, this actually might not be a bad spot for a power wheel. Water wheel in the water, not a, well, as opposed to a water wheel on land. Genius, good job. We can just link these into the back, and that should have no problems powering everything. And oh man, I probably need to have a another path here just for the sake of ease of movement. So, not going to feel bad about losing that much cassava. We have so much more we can plant. Should not be any issue whatsoever. We are going to run out of planks though, so let's pause the construction on this guy so we don't completely use all our planks. Because we don't need this right now. It's more important for us to build these things here, so we have all of this taken care of. And I know we're not going to have resin for quite some time, because these trees are going to take another 7 days to grow, plus another 7 days, so 14 days, probably toward the back half of cycle 9 temperate season. But it's still going to be good to have everything wired up, so to speak. And that's going to put us in a very, very good spot, especially now that we don't have to worry about paper. So we probably, honestly, could have 2 of these industrial lumber mills and move the gear production over here or something. Not that it matters. The buildings will be fine. They'll work the same either way. I'm going to not build this. There's no reason not to. We can build it. We just don't need them to work in it right now. We have tons of logs. We're A-okay. We still have plenty of power, too. Power, water. 3.4 days left. I hope I don't have to turn these on quite yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Another thing I wanted to do was to kind of build some levees around this area and create a little bit of a mini reservoir. So let's actually start on that. I guess that's fine right here. Oh, nope. You know what? I learned this the hard way before. Beavers are dumb and are going to do dumb things. So only let them make dumb decisions because you're dumb, not because they're dumb. So we can build this 2 blocks tall here. It probably should be higher, but I don't have... Actually, No, it says they can't reach it, but I feel like they should be able to build diagonally. Well, at any rate, I know they can build this one that tall. So I'm going to let them. Well, you can't build out there. That's where this pump is. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Deeply unconcerned about the feelings of this water pump that doesn't exist over here. So what we're going to do, since we have the access from both sides, is I'm going to take this out, and what's going to get replaced here, I guess we have this mangrove tree right here that doesn't really need to be there, but you know what? I'm feeling charitable, so if I put that there, then I have to have, I don't know. Maybe I should just have this box. I don't think it's going to matter that much. This guy can't reach anyway. Can this guy reach in there? Well, not if I have, not if I have that taken care of. So I'll tell you what. Let's put a, let's put a staircase there. Take this out. Move this to here, and then we're not going to need this anyway. But what we'll do is we can now do one of these all the way across, like this. And this will end up just spilling out this way. No issues. And the beavers can't get stuck because you know why? No possible way for them to get stuck. Problem solved. This will get here, and then I'm going to have this. It's not going to be floodgates because I'm going to have a path going across this, but the top of this will just be dams. I'll put those pieces right here. I think if I've done this correctly, it shouldn't be an issue. But if I do that, then this can be a path all the way across here. And this is just going to be kind of an unfortunate little jog, but we can figure out something interesting to put there. Maybe. I don't have any decorations unlocked. How about a... oh, I don't have metal. Never mind. I was going to say let's put a statue there. Do I dare waste it with a shrub? Maybe a bell? I don't have metal. I need metal for the clock, too? Come on. I mean, I guess that makes sense. All right, so the jury's still out on what goes there. We'll figure that out eventually. Now, I'm really going to lose my you-know-what if I get beavers stuck in here. That's going to be absolute idiocy. But I don't think it's going to come to that, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully the beavers are not that completely stupid. Alright, drought's over. Good news, we can unpause some of these buildings. So I'm going to unpause the lumber mill and this guy doing fermented cassava, this guy doing fermented soybeans. We didn't run out of food. We did run out of the cassava and the soybeans, so we do have to beef up our presence with that. Well, I think all things considered, we are in a very good spot. Let's put a wooden staircase here, and now that connectivity is going to be vastly improved. We more than doubled our cassava planting. Almost doubled our soybean planting. Honestly, we probably could have even planted more. But I didn't want to have a very small area of canola, because that would not be a smart idea. Now, you might be saying, oh, it's flooding. That was the plan this whole time. Because this right here is going to be a very good spot to put a swimming pool. It's practically begging for it. I unfortunately can't put it here because, well, it's not going to fit. Because I have to have platforms, but that actually would be a good spot. This is now overflowing. It's not supposed to be, but that's just how this is working currently. And we can't make any dynamite until we have a bad tide, because then we have to do that to be able to pump water out. But guess what we can do? We can research the deep bad water pump. And since this is only ever going to be filled up during that part of the game, at least, with bad water, I can't build it on top of that thing. I guess the correct thing to do would be to just build one of these guys here. Have that be our bad water pump. And he's going to need some storage for all that bad water, so for right now we'll give him a small tank. I love that that's like the radioactive symbol. That's just going to be bad water. Oh, they need metal. No. Oh, I did it again. Oh, man. Call me Britney Spears. Maybe don't do that. Wonder how she's doing. We got ruins right here we can easily get to. If we take out... No, that's not going to work. I've got to have a path through this, and I didn't do myself any favors. And I can't get away from that. So, goodbye. I'm sorry, man. I gotta get rid of this so I can put path going out here. And we'll just build some more stairs going up that way. Come over here. Unlock that scavenger flag. Might as well just go ahead and build 2 storage, large industrial pile right there. Not going to win any awards for beauty, but I don't care. That's fine. Scrap metal there. And that also answers a question of what else are you going to build over here? We can unlock the smelter. And I'm going to go ahead. Place that guy right there. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't turn the water pumps back on. Oh, I know some of you are gonna really roast me for that one. Oh, we're thirsty. We're big thirsty. All right, hold on. Yeah, immediately start pumping and do not stop. In my misplaced zeal, it seems I have created a beaver thirst thing. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good for our thirsty beavers here. Well, that stat is, it is coming back, so that's all right. That's fine. Now, this is still flooded because they have not finished all of this. And I guess it's only going to continue to get worse until they finish. Oh, I should have planned this better. Oh, well, I didn't do that. All right, so let's pause our water dumps just so we don't waste any more of that for the time being. And, yeah, that was not my finest work. I will definitely own up to that. But food supply is rebounding pretty nicely. We still have plenty of... that sound. We still have plenty of oil, so I'm not gonna unpause this yet. We need to get some more beavers, but now we're out of water for these things. I wonder who did that. We're still fine. They're just going to be a little thirsty for a while. Oh, 2 pumps isn't enough for 50 beavers. You're absolutely correct. But I can't currently build another one because the space where I want to build them is under construction. So I'm going to... I hope I did this right. I absolutely did not. I built it the complete wrong way. But we'll fix it because I can just move these guys over 1 block apiece. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Oh, we're not dying of thirst yet, are we? It's just rough. Can I even do this? Because I can't build one down here because it's going to flood. I guess we're just thirsty boys and girls, aren't we? That is unfortunate. Let's put that piece of path in so they can actually start doing this. Oh boy, boy. What did I... You know what I can do? Since I can't make the bad water pump anyway, I'll just put a regular one here for the time being until I have no other reason to be running this. Yeah, so build this. Just get that out of the way right now. Alright, what else did I say I was going to do? Well, that's actually almost all of it. I need to build some platforms here. Is that 2 blocks high? Yes, 2 blocks high. And then we'll put our swimming pool in. That's gonna go fine right there. They just have to get through the rest of this without dying of thirst. Yeah, the good news is it's almost probably going to be a bad tide, and we're not going to have any water stored up because I'm an idiot after being, I guess I can say I was cocky last episode. Oh, we're going to be completely fine. And like, it was at that moment he knew he messed up. Well, nobody's perfect, especially not me. So yeah, let's immediately get more of this water pumped out. I don't really have anywhere else I can currently build a pump without it being a huge problem. And so we wait. Everyone's thirsty. No one's having a good time. Welcome to Update 5. Welcome to Update 5, friends. Oh, and since these aren't being supplied with water, yep, all of our problems create other problems. 2nd generation problems. And 3rd and 4th and 5th generation problems. It all just compounds. That's why you cannot make stupid mistakes in this game or it will cook you. Says the man who's currently getting cooked. Well, you know what they say. Sometimes it just be like that. And it do. But marking the pumps as prioritized for haulers should help slightly. We are getting a lot closer to having this done, at which point I can hopefully, I guess that's going to end up being during the drought. Just go ahead and move these over. Oh, you know what I should have done instead? Built a staircase here, and then I could put another storage underneath all this, and then just have this path go straight across. And then I can have 4 pumps here. Make me a nice deep reservoir. And that will be so much better. God, love to see this say 3, now 2, now 0 on day 8. Well, at least not all the beavers are thirsty anymore. Now just most of them are thirsty. And as a result of this, I still have not been able to take care of everything else. But that is just the way things go sometimes. Sometimes you just make dumb mistakes in funny ways. I miss my flywheels dearly. I'll go ahead and just make that a T in case we want to branch off there. But this is making 345. Oh, that one's making almost... Wow. Almost 600. Okay, this is going to be great. We can have all of this stuff powered up. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just turn these all back on. That will unfortunately be necessary. And we'll put our metal smelter right here. Unless oh, you know, I probably shouldn't do that based off of how these paths are laid out. Oh, man. I should have had this go the other way. Yeah, I'm not really going to be able to get around this one, am I? Well, I haven't done it yet. Good, this is working perfectly. That's exactly what I wanted to see. We still don't have enough water. I'll just make that regular water storage. That's fine. Prioritized by haulers. There we go. As long as this guy just you know, keeps pumping like his life depends on it. Well, I guess it kind of does. These are... Oh, they still have plenty of water. We don't need to unpause those yet. Thankful for that, for sure. Now, let's see. Alright, we gotta not do this. I guess I gotta turn all these into lowest priority. Which, I mean, right now we have 3,400 science. I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. I don't dare delete these right now. Absolutely not, but we're definitely almost to that point. Now, the icing on the cake absolutely would be if this is a bad tide. Now I guess I fully expect that to be the case. But we'll see what happens. Don't count your chickens till they hatch, as they say. Well, at least it's a double-digit number now, mostly. Alright, so now we just need the gears, and that's going to be done. This is almost ready. Just put in our little doohickey right here. Now I have to wonder, is this actually the best thing to put here? The answer to that question is probably no, but let's check and see. I know it's not the explosive one. Good, the door was in the same spot. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to make the executive decision to make this be the smelter instead, because I can then come on the other side here. I don't have, well, we haven't even been able to unlock the explosives factory yet, but when we do that, well, I guess I can unlock it. I just can't, let's see, this takes 200. Oh, it's not even a, oh, come on. Now I'm kind of mad I don't have it again. Please give me a bad tide for the sake of the quality of these videos. Would be very, very nice. But at least we don't have to stop pumping these things. Yeah, I've got to figure out a way to connect these. If I put another building here, I can't do that because of the way the what's it called? The doorway. That's what it's called, the doorway. Yeah, it's not going to let me, but I can put another one of these guys like so, and then connect straight across, but that's not going to let me do much of anything. I could put this here, and then, no, I don't have my side platform, so it's not going to let me do that. Oh, decisions. Because I have to get down here to get rid of these trees to actually build this far back. Yeah, that's not going to let me. I could maybe get away. No, I don't think that's going to work. And I can't turn this because it's four tiles long. Oh man, bad decisions everywhere for design, I guess. Now, how are these lined up? Because I know that half of them were paused. Okay, that's, yeah, it's not ideal, but should be okay for now. Yeah, once we have a little bit more than maybe 200 or 300 water stocked up, I am going to demolish these guys and rebuild them as a set of 4. Because this is all looking quite good. Oh, we need one more plank. One more plank and we'll have a swimming pool. They're going to love that. And there it is. Cool. And it does wet fur. So now the only problem is we don't have a water dump. Which we're going to fix by instead putting the water dump here. And we can just move the gatherer flag. So let's do that. I'm sorry, the fluid dump. But it's going to be water. We already know it's going to be water. So instead, I'm going to put this... can this still reach all of those mangroves? What if I put it up? I already tried this, didn't I? Yep, that just doesn't work. So I'll put it at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, it can reach a couple more... reach a couple more berries. I guess that's a win for that guy. All right, 0.6 days. Now, the potential downside with this is as I'm pumping water out of this reservoir, whatever you want to call it, it's not going to refill enough to spill over if this is completely emptied. That's going to become an issue. Now we don't have power either, so I hope we have... Okay, we're doing okay on food. I would have preferred to have been in a slightly better position, but I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Yep, there we go. Drought started. We have 145 water. But now... Oh, is this going to be one of those infinitely rotating dudes? That's actually kind of useful. Too bad this isn't finished yet. Well, you know the drill. Just pause all these so they can go do other things with their lives. Well, we wait. Yeah, we still got to get some more beavers in here. So I kind of want to put in... yeah, you know what? Mr. Gatherer Flag, you're gone. You are replaced with... Why is it? Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. There you go. R is the rotate key, not T for future reference. I'll put in 6 of these things. That ought to help us get there. Although the well-being, once that jumps back up, should help substantially. Oh, really? It's only 0.1? Alright, so I guess it's only a 1 boost overall if you have this fully satisfied. Wind tunnel, exercise plaza, all that stuff. That's going to be cool. Oh, we really got to get on these rooftop terraces. I have to find a good spot for those. Because we haven't been doing a whole lot of vertical building. And we probably should. Probably should get on that. We're going to need more housing too. And we have the logs for it. So I might as well just go ahead and start... I shouldn't say future-proofing, but we'll do a little bit of that kind of stuff. I think we'll just go ahead and have this connect up like so here, and then up on top of this I can put in a pair of rooftop terraces, or hear me out, we could have I could have the platforms go across here, and then how many of these could I fit in? I could put one here, one here. I could turn this one sideways, and I could have... Or maybe I just want to do... Nah. You know what, for right now, I'll just do this. It works. It'll be fine. Should be a-okay. And then we just have to have a way for them to get down off of the other side. In all honesty, we probably don't need to have this barrack here. Now that those are built, I'm going to get rid of this. Because this, part of this at least, is arable land. So, Canola Seed Warehouse, you get to go somewhere else. And that somewhere else is going to be over here. For lack of a better spot. Oh, the canola seeds are too far away. It doesn't matter. Actually, I'm going to move the berries over here. And this can become canola seeds. And then I can plant some more soybeans. So we know we need those. And I think I can put these last two over here as soybeans as well. Teeth Grindstone gets to go away. And guess what? Soybeans are us. I don't think these two over here are going to get planted as soybeans, but... Oh. Okay. So just this one. That is not soybeans. So guess what this gets to be? This gets to be the Tooth Grindstone. A little bit more out of the way, but still makes use of a decent tile. Now, the bad thing is I've got to pause this deep water pump, because if this water gets much lower, these soybean plants are going to dry out. We don't want that. I think this is already too low. Yeah, it's already too low to reach down in there. How low is it? Oh, it's quite low. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just completely drain this, and then I will use that opportunity to go ahead and remove those pumps. But I am going to go ahead now and connect... What do you mean that's not connected? This connects all the way... No, it actually doesn't. Okay. I thought it did because I planned incorrectly. Well, that's fine. Let's put our small warehouse here. This one's got berries in it. I guess this one could also... you know what? Now I'll just do berries. We'll have pine resin storage somewhere else. This needs to be built upon. There we go. This goes here. Then these two get removed. And once that's reconnected, we'll continue pumping it out. Once it's completely exhausted, we'll remove them like I was just saying. And we'll shift the pumps over, and then we can have a complete circuit around. And I could even eventually have some more platforms here, and we could put a pump on this side. We could relocate the swimming pool if we have to. All right, that's dry. So, goodbye. And hello, 2 pumps here, 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 and here. That is going to be a much better setup. Looks a little ugly, but yeah, who cares? Let's check our water levels here. Still looking okay. I don't want to turn those back on until the drought is over, so don't let me forget. Don't let me forget, he says to the people that won't see this video, most of them for another 10 hours. How are our soybeans looking? They're not dry yet, right? Good. Watered and healthy, so we should have water come back in here in just a moment. All 4 of these are rebuilt. Let's prioritize by haulers. There we go. So as soon as we have any water coming in here at all, we'll be in good shape. Now, I'm not in love with having these small tanks here, but there's not really any reason to get rid of them, is there? The unfortunate thing is I don't have any gears, and I can't even run the machinery to make them. So that is too bad. So since we're here, and I don't currently need to make explosives, I'm just going to make the executive decision to go ahead and put this here. Nope, that was the wrong one. And put this here. And then put this here. And then put this here. How many more times can I say that before people get irritated? And then put this here. And then put this here. And then put this here. Alright, drought's over. And I'm up to 52 beavers. Again, I want to turn the gear workshop back on for sure. So we can, make the smelter. Whole thing that needs to have this to exist. And the wood workshop. I imagine it's going to want to build the wood workshop first. That's rotating again. And we didn't run out of water. Cool. Not a single beaver died of thirst. I don't think. If you saw one in the thing over here, let me know. But I don't think we had any problems with it. Why is this not... Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. How long have you been able to pause individual water wheels? Has that always been a thing? I did not think... I didn't think I could do that. That's very interesting information. Alright, these are getting unpaused because that's what I said I was going to do. Now we have a 15 job deficit. So let's check out... Yep, that's looking okay. I'm going to make this slightly lower priority. Science, we're fine. Not worried about it. Although only having the one hauler is probably going to hurt us. What can I deprioritize? Oh, I don't need 4 beavers in the district center. Get out of here. We can easily have 2. It'd be fine. We're not really building anything right now. Anyway. Well-being is still 10. Is there going to be any way we can fix that? Wet fur should help. We just need more... We need more food. More variety. I'm not going to build the mushroom farm until we have a lot more water. But now that we have 4 of these, and the one over here, we should be in a lot better shape when that comes calling. Now, what are we waiting on here? Is this... Oh, yep, that's because of the planks that we just now started making again. All right. No real issues here. Now, see, the problem is I want to keep playing until we get a bad tide, but I don't want people to get mad because the videos are long. So, all right. Counter right now in OBS is at 51 minutes. It'll be a little shorter when I put it in the video because it's I got to trim the loading out of the front. I think we can get through the rest of this cycle and at least find out what the next one is. without it being too long. We'll see what happens. Triple speed, I think each day is 90 seconds at triple speed. I think that's what the original math that someone had figured out for me was. All right. All right, Vooble. Make your gears. You got to go a little faster, buddy. I'll give you some help. We will pause some unnecessary buildings. Oh, I can't pause the lumber mill because you need that, but that's okay. We'll give you some help with some haulers. Hopefully we actually have some. Good, we have 5. Hey, we're using the pool. Nice. It doesn't make any sounds, predictably, because it's a swimming pool. That's a cool asset. I like that. That is a fun addition to the game. And we have scrap metal. We just can't, do anything with it yet because the smelter's not done because we don't have gears. And we don't have gears because we're using the gears to build the wood workshop that we admittedly didn't need first. But now is a crucial component of adding additional power because I have, for whatever reason, decided to firmly wed myself to building over the river here. Not really any good reason for it, honestly. I just kind of felt like doing that. But the good news is the water is recovering, looking pretty good. Well, for right now, given what's happened this episode, it's looking pretty good. So I think we're in a good shape. I've accomplished all my goals, at least the ones that I wrote down based off of your comments the last episode. So now we just wait. Boy, it sure would be nice to have this this other lumber mill connected to power. That'd be great. That would be absolutely fantastic. Too bad we can't, because this isn't built yet. And this guy can't make gears fast enough. I've already built all the stuff with the planks. I don't think I'm using planks for anything else. Yep, that's just logs for the rooftop terrace. But hey, we got rooftop terraces now. So we should get well, a very small bump for some of the beavers. Still looking good, though. Food numbers could be better, but this is just going to require the soybean production to catch up a little bit. It's always... Wow, look at all the soybeans we have. Why are we not going faster? Is it just this one guy? Is that why? All right, you get to do soybeans now, too. So go right ahead, swap that over, start making some more soybeans. Yeah, I did not even pay attention to that. And we don't have storage for... we don't have storage for fermented soybeans, do we? I've got to build another another little warehouse for that. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough planks right now to build a large one, but might as well. It doesn't matter if it's halfway across the map at this point, because we need to use this space anyway. So this is kohlrabies, canola seeds. I'm going to kick the kohlrabies over here. If I can figure out where the stinking thing is. Nope. Why can't I never remember what this thing look? Oh, okay. It's here with the food and not the ingredients, because it's yeah, that's fine. This will be for fermented soybeans. We'll just store that there. There we go. Connect that with a path all the way around. Cool. That's a better spot for those anyway. Soybeans definitely need to be a little bit closer to where the beavers actually live and eat. All right, well, we are recovering very nicely with our water issue here, over 500. We finally now have this guy done. We are, of course, are not harvesting pine resin, so I will pause this building. But now our power network, 845 Honda Preludes. I do think that's my favorite, my favorite abbreviation for the HP that all of you guys have given me. Some good ones, though. So now we should be able to get these gears in and have the smelter in place. Can't get required materials. Is it because we're out of gears? Probably. But good progress. Halfway through the... why do I always forget what this is called? I guess it doesn't really have a name. The temperate season, the wet season, whatever you want to call it. As long as we start having metal blocks before too long, I think we'll be in decent shape. The only annoying thing is going to be when I have to put something here, and then I have to have... Oh, hold on. No, we could always solve this problem. At least for right now. I could put in 2 double platforms. Then I can just use these power shaft turns to just go whoop, all the way around, and I can just build this guy right there. Oh, no, I can't. I can't because that's where the doorway is. Never mind. Yeah, I gotta send a beaver all the way down here just to get rid of these trees. Come on, man. Oh, how am I even gonna do this? I don't have the yeah, that's gonna have to go. Oh, I'm gonna have to build this ridiculous staircase. I miss ladders. I've tried very hard not to complain about not having... Oh, stupid. Tried very hard not to complain about not having ladders, but I can't do it, man. I need my ladders back. Look at this super inefficient staircase that could be infinitely better with the addition of ladders. Lumberjack flag, lumberjack flag. Gotta cut all these birch trees down so I can build 1 set of platforms. Well, we also would like to have more wood. But that is what it's gonna take, I think. And unfortunately, we just have to have this ridiculous staircase here that I can't even get to because I have to power the rest of this. Well, during the drought, I guess this is what we'll fix. We'll get that taken while this is not operating. Food-wise, looking good. We still have tons of soybeans, so I think we planted enough soybeans. That's the good news. Fermented cassava seems to be keeping up pretty nicely. Do I have extra power? Maybe? I definitely have plenty of canola oil. That doesn't seem to be the problem. Water storage is slowly ticking up. I definitely want to, as soon as I can, build a large tank, but I have to have 30 metal blocks for that, and I don't have any, because I don't have gears. But they're making the gears. In fact, should be pretty shortly that this smelter comes online. Just need to get this one last gear finished. And that should do it, folks. We just have to have it supplied by a builder, and now we're done. And everything is connected. Our total power supply is almost 1,300, and it's demanding only 620. Well, that's because this is paused, because we don't have... Oh, but we do have pines that have all that stuff. So let's do our tapper shack. Can I get away with putting this? I absolutely can, and I can plant more down here. So I will put this guy right here, at the bottom of the stairs. And he will tap, tap, tap away. We're probably never going to need more pine trees than this, so that will just have to be what it is. But once we have these treated planks in place, we can start making some other fun stuff. And once we have the metal, we can make the bad water pump that maybe we need, maybe we don't. But we don't have any metal yet because this is not being supplied. Let's prioritize by haulers. That's for metal blocks. We'll have 20. That should be okay. Going to be very interesting to see what happens if we get a bad tide. If this is not a bad tide, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, because we'll have gone 10 whole cycles without getting one. I know it's randomized, so you can't really control that, but I just find it real hard to believe that we're not going to get a single one. You know, I've had this oil press pause this whole time, and we still have 30. But we definitely need to unpause this so we can continue making enough so that we don't run out because of supply issues, especially once the water flow goes away. Well, you can't use the fermenter anyway when you don't have power. It's not about that. You don't want to put yourself in a position to be behind, is the whole point I'm trying to make. And we have 1,100 water. Very good. Total capacity of about 1,400. So we're making good progress there. This... Oh, really? Oh, man, come on. We waited all this time. Still no bad tide. Well, that's... Yes... Yeah, nah. That's frustrating, not gonna lie. But at least now we're more prepared for the thing that I've been attempting to get this game to do for 4 episodes. Oh, come on. Ugh. Well, we will end the episode, today's episode, at the end of this drought countdown, and we'll start next one at the beginning of the drought. So let's take a look at what we got done today. We still got a lot of good stuff done. Still should be pretty happy with what's going on with everything. And I'm actually going to unpause this wood workshop because now we can actually go ahead and start making treated planks because we have resin being collected here. Very good. I probably should have storage for pine resin. What did I put in these? Oh, no, I made these both berries. I should not have done that. I should have made one of those pine resin. Oh, well. Not going to be that worried about it because this will hold... Oh, it only holds 10. But it is full. It's full of pine resin, so that's good, I guess. So, yeah. We built a bunch more over here with our industrial stuff. We've further kind of drought-proofed-ish with some water storage. Should get more, but I'm waiting to have some more metal blocks before we unlock. I guess I could just go ahead and unlock it. And actually could just go ahead and place one of these down. I can't build a path over that. Is this going to fit? I guess maybe that's not the best spot for it. I don't know. I really didn't do myself any favors laying things out like this, did I? So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to move all of the barracks up here. Then we can have this continue to go that way. We can put in some additional rooftop terraces. And once these are gone, I will remove this. I will put a large water tank here, which we can't build yet, but we'll get that process started. And then over here, maybe we put in a large storage. Large warehouse, but I don't know what needs to go there. All right, so 70. I don't remember that taking 70 logs, but I guess it always has. Don't need to get upset about that. Yeah, but we'll move these guys over there. I guess I could just go ahead and yeah, they're gonna have that done. Goodbye. If you want to sleep inside, finish the building. But yeah, we'll turn that around. Have that set for water. Have that set to obtain water. And we'll leave this space open. That's probably what I should have done the first time. And we're going to need to have a another staircase up here. So we can't have cannot have these guys not having access to stuff. So that will work there. We could put another medium tank, or is there another 2x2 building that would fit? Well, I did say we'd end the episode at the end of the drought, or end of the drought countdown. And that's where we are. So we'll go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. We have full-ish, close enough TM water storage. Got very good food storage now that we have all of our fermented soybeans working a little better. Still only have about 56 beavers, which is going to be perfectly fine for our food and water storage. Longest drought we can possibly get is 9 days. So that's looking good. These have already started slowing down, and I don't have enough metal blocks. That's irritating, so I'm going to... I guess I'll just go ahead and get this thing ready. Pause this. Pause all of... Nope, not pause the water wheel. I'll leave one of those unpaused just in case. But, yes, the sound of excellence right there. Leave these things going just a little bit. And then before I forget, start of the drought, it's only 6 days, so we'll be fine. If this actually is still generating that kind of power, then I won't get rid of this. But, next episode, we're going to have to get rid of this straight power shaft so they can build our... Good, I didn't put the stairs starting there. That would have been dumb. Build our staircase down here so we can get rid of this, so we can build platforms, so we can extend this one more building this way, because I don't have vertical power shafts, and I don't have ladders, and I don't have universal power shafts, and I don't have flywheels. It's the vanilla game. Shouldn't really be that big of a deal. Man, I really miss that stuff. I think this is not going to be doing its thing very much longer, so we're just going to bite the bullet and go ahead and get that all taken care of. Pause, 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 and pause. So now our beaver builders can come in here and hook all this up. Build this staircase, but that's of course going to be next time. I'm going to pause this water pump. In fact, no, I'll leave these going. But yeah, there you have it. Start of the drought here in cycle 10. It's still no bad tide, but we got a lot of good stuff done. And the video wasn't super too long. It would be like, I don't know, an hour, 6 minutes or whatever. But yeah, good stuff all around. Fixed this problem, added a swimming pool, improved the industrial area, although this definitely is not an ideal solution. It's good for early game. We're looking okay. But we're going to need to start doing some healing next episode, so look forward to that. And hopefully we get a bad tide at some point, because I've been dying to try out these new things. We just haven't gotten it yet. But that's all right. Just gives us a little bit more time to prepare, and I think now we really are fully prepared. So thanks for being here. Appreciate you watching as always. And big thanks as well goes out to our beard boosters, making it possible for me to keep doing these every day, and all of their fantastic support in other ways as well with their contribution. So if you want to be part of that, there's information in the description. You are never obligated, ever, to give me anything or even to watch these videos. So thanks for being here. I know it's a whole lot to watch an hour of Timberborn every single day. I don't know if I'd have that kind of patience, to be completely honest with you. I'm the one that plays the game, so I really appreciate your support. And I hope we'll see you again soon in the next episode. We'll have a live stream later today of Satisfactory in the evening, Eastern time. So probably not starting before about 6 p.m. EDT -4. So that's going to be midnight for you Central European time zone folks. And 7 a.m. in Japan. India is somewhere slightly behind that. But yeah, hope to see you there. If not, then of course we'll have Water Beavers back on Monday, Folktales back on Tuesday, and then the cycle repeats. So yeah, thanks for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay safe, have fun. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.